I vote for 5 days a week.
Right.
I think if we could ever afford it, like, man, because F&B is fucking tiring, man. You're on your feet all the time. It's like, it's both physically tiring and then socially tiring, right? You're engaging with people and people are tiring when you're talking to them a lot. That the more time you can give someone to recharge, the better they're going to come back and engage. Especially if their personality is about wanting to connect with folks, then, you know, the more energy they have, the better they're going to be.
Right.
So the
restaurant is open 7 days a week, but you have a roving team.
Most of our outlets are 7 days a week.
But like a rotating shift.
Different shifts. And we try to, you know, rotate like what people get weekends off and stuff. But I think that's always also been a challenge in restaurants, especially in Singapore, where some people, you know, they'll always want the weekend off, and maybe it's because they want to spend time with their kids or something else. And you get hit with the idea of, well, there's the foreign worker quota. Like, there's no way to mince words, right? But it's like foreigners that generally want to work full time in the industry, and then not as many locals are understanding of hospitality in the F&B industry.
Of course.
Yeah. And I think, thankfully, that's changing. I think people are seeing that, oh, you know, I can have a cool career on this, especially if I'm a, you know, social person kind of thing. But the flexibility that everyone reads about for corporate jobs, it's like, how much can we adopt in the F&B industry? And you can.
And it's also long hours, right? So a bit hard to flexible.
Well, I mean, it is long hours.
Yeah.
It's long hours. It's two different things. And this sounds bad, right? Like, it's long hours, but as long as your company is paying you the overtime and worth it, then like, and you're willing to do it,
annual leave
then
also.
yeah. And you get annual leave, like that's important. You should get that. If someone's exploiting you for long hours, and shit, which sadly I think happens a lot in Singapore, then that's different. That shit, man. Go to MOM and do that, right?
I feel you, man.
You know, like, but if you're willing to take the long hours and get your overtime pay and stuff, then I feel like okay, right?
Okay, yeah.
Don't be exploited, kind of thing. Shit, I lost my train of thought.
That happens to me all the time here.
Yeah.
But okay, so maybe we can like come to the employee part of the your journey, right? Like now you're no longer an employee, you are a boss now. And then you have to deal with like management talks and maybe like firing employees.
Yeah.
Dude, how the hell, you know, how do you even get yourself ready for that? It's almost impossible, you know.
I think when you're firing someone, it is obviously...
another sake, you know.
Maybe. No, I still got some.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a little...
Oh, this is damn good. I will get fucked up. Oh my god. Are you
sushi.
driving? I hope you're not.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's damn difficult. Because like, I'm thinking about it as well.
I think firing is one of the most important...
business move.
Important business move. I think it's one of the most emotional connections you can have with your employee. Even the employee that's being fired.
Yeah, agree.
You know, at the end of the day, this might sound idealistic. When you're firing someone, you're giving them it's not the right fit. Or maybe they were terrible, whatever. But you're speeding them on to
The next thing.
the next thing.
The next better thing.
And if you're willing to be honest with them, to tell them why they're being fired, like, hopefully they will take that as, a learning experience, receptive feedback.
Yeah, not everybody will do that, man. Like,
yeah. I think that is one of the few weird things I've been decent at, that when I fire people, like, to really be honest and direct about, like, look, these are the things that we've talked about, you give them feedback all the time on it. But like when something finally crosses the line, I'm a pretty patient person. Like it takes a lot for me to fire someone. But when that's going to happen, yeah, I let them know honestly.